Hey everyone, let's check where your perspective is today. With the world, with yourself. Are you being pulled into the noise? Are you being pulled into the trends and the constantly go, go, go energy? Are you showing up full and whole for yourself, making sure you're feeling good? Are you pouring into yourself? Are you focused on everyone else? As you go through transformations and leveling up, you might feel like you want to isolate more and more, and that's normal. You might feel like you want to just pour more energy into yourself and take, some of your energy and focus off the world more. That's normal. That's a part of it. You're learning about yourself. You're learning about shifting on different experiences, different frequencies, different energy, different things coming into play. As you shift, you're learning about your abilities coming into play. You're learning more about how to use them and harness them. So if you're a seer, you might see a lot of future stuff. You might see things in your dreams when you're walking around, visions when you're, meditating, whatever it is. Make sure we're pulled back and focused in the present when you do have those abilities, because you can get stuck sometimes in the future or worried about how the message came through, but the message may not be exactly what you think at first. There might be a decoding process that you have to decode over the next day's time as it goes on, okay? So you're constantly getting downloads, whether it's negative, whether it's conflict or positive. And what we're doing is we're channeling that and we're dissolving the heavy, bad thoughts and feelings. And we're making sure we are shifting our perspective into a higher perspective so we can feel so much better and lighter. As people with abilities, you're different, you're special. It doesn't mean that you're perfect. It doesn't mean that, you're showing up in, this perfect way and you are better than people. It just means that when you fall short, you pick yourself up and fix it and adjust. If you are focused on, everything going wrong, you refocus and you focus on things that are going right. If people are coming into your life that's not in alignment with you, you're learning that's not your vibe, and you're moving forward and telling them no. You're going to find your vibe, but it's easy to focus on all the wrong things coming in. When things are coming into your reality, it's easy to focus on everything that you don't want. But if you can refocus and say, oh, I'm just learning, that's not my vibe, and keep focusing on your vibe and creating your rhythm and staying in your own rhythm, you'll feel so much better. And just focusing on, oh, how can I show up? I know this person's showing up like this. That's not my vibe. But how can I show up better? I want to be positive about where I live. I want to feel great and see the abundance and blessings and the rewards about where I live. America, wherever, the city, state, whatever it is. Focus on the good things, the relationships in your life, the people. If people come into your life that are not in alignment, that's all right. You don't have to be mean to them or kind, and we keep moving forward. Because you know how to shift your perspective. You see the lower perspective, you see the lower energies, but you don't focus on that. You're focused on the higher energies. That's what being a high vibrational being is. It's not perfect. It's learning how to shift appropriately when thrown off. It's learning about harnessing and getting better at experiences in handling energy. If you showed up one way and it wasn't, exactly the way you want, you show up a different way. You're constantly evolving and growing. Doesn't mean you're perfect. And that's why there's a lot of people, so much potential and so much growth and, evolving that they can do. that maybe just that perspective, that guidance will help them shift that, okay? There's some people that don't want to change. That's okay. We're not there to control them. You're only there to control the way you think and feel. If someone doesn't show up and they fall short, that's fine. You choose you and choose what you want to do. You're the strong one. That's what we're learning through this. We're learning not to be pulled by the noise. If your bank account is zero, that's all right. You can create more money. It's energy, and you're learning how to feel full and abundant and whole and secure on your own and wealthy within. You're checking your progress within. We're not checking. Yeah, it's great to have, messages and signs on the outside that we're all in alignment. But what's really great is when you can just check your progress within. That's what we do in these classes, in these sessions, in my videos. We're checking our inner world to make sure we're on point, and we're taking our focus off all the noise. The best thing when you transform and heal and level up is solitude, alone time, and shifting your perspective and seeing things for what they are. And I'm telling you, when you've been through a lot of darkness, a lot of dark, every speck of light you'll appreciate every speck of light. You appreciate every reward and blessing, and you're seeing things for what they are again. You're seeing trees and plants and the beauty outside in nature for what it is. You're seeing the energy and the abundance. You're seeing that money, that doesn't have power. So what does it matter if you have $0 in your account? You could have $1 million be taken in 1 minute. You could have $1 million and not even know how to heal yourself and spend all kinds of money on people who don't know how to heal yet. You could have $1 million, buy the perfect home, still not be happy, because we're learning that physical things don't make us happy. That's why when everybody's complaining and always frustrated about the American dream and America isn't the dream anymore, and they're just complaining all the time about America and the country, their perspective is so low because they're limited and they can't get out of that mindset. We're not around those people. We are we see the world transforming. We see the abundance coming. It takes a little by little. It's just like road construction. It's not done in one day. Road construction takes a while, and it is messy at first. Right? So it's just like the world, just like relationships. When they come in our life and they're not full and aligned with us, that's all right. Send them love and light. We move forward. That's tapping into your inner strength, your intuition, and your abilities to decipher your journey and what is in alignment and what is your vibe and rhythm. So you're taking full responsibility for your journey as you go through these shifts, and you're learning about leveling up mindset-wise. Strong mindsets. If you feel weak, that's fine. You're going to build the strength. That's why you walk the walk. You shift your perspective. So when you do self-reflection, you're not focused on what everybody else is doing. You're focused on, well, what can I do better? How can I see this differently? How can I see this better, where it gives me that lightness, that relief, that love? Again, that feeling of just, staying in a light and loving mode. You can't reel in real love if you don't embody love. That means you see through the perspective of love. You see people for where they are, and you give them love. A lot of people might be on level 1, but it's like looking at children. You don't make fun of children because they're learning. You give them love and help and guidance. You don't make fun of them because they fall short. It doesn't feel good to make fun of people when we hold wisdom and we're leveling up because they're not. That's what we learn. It's frustrating, and sometimes you can get pulled into that, not meaning to, but we use wisdom to inflate people and lift people up, not to deflate them. Okay? Do we have to be strict and stern, use sternness sometimes? Yeah. The truth is kindness. It doesn't always feel good, but the truth is kindness. The kindest thing you can do is tell someone the truth. It may not feel good at the time for them, but I guarantee in the future, if they shift, they'll be thankful for it. Okay? That's what we're learning when we level up. We're learning to show up full, pour into ourselves, and really understand, what do we need? What do we need to be doing? You're focused in your own lane. Just a reminder, and just to make sure you're surrounded with positive, higher mindsets and not sucked into the noise and the trend of what your past is doing, what karma are they getting, what relationships, all these people coming in, they're all the wrong people. You're never going to find the right person. America isn't that great. It's getting worse. None of that's true. And we know that. So we stay away from all that noise. We stay away from that noise. Oh, you can't be healed, or you're never going to figure it. Healing is definitely possible, and you can transform into anything that you want. And you know that because you hang around high advanced people. We're seeing things for what it is. Sometimes we can get lost in, all the noise and lose what's really important, which is focusing on how we show up and building a stronger mindset and taking power of our mind and not being locked into patterns where we can't get out, right? That's advanced. Okay, I'll see you next session.